Hello and good morning. Gary Champion, Psychic Medium, with a little video about healing this morning. Um, I just saw an orb go past me. Um, as you get older, and I'm getting older, little aches and pains, you don't feel quite yourself. Um, I sometimes start a morning off by healing myself. I don't have a client, so I'm my client. I'm going to pay myself off later with a burger. you know, not exactly a big payment, huh? Uh, and life at any age is about feeling good and happiness. It sounds like a guru crap, doesn't it? But it's true. And I did a lot of physical labor for a long period of time, and I've had aches and pains, and they don't just go away. So once every now and then, I like to heal myself. It's not that hard to do, and I'm just going to talk about it. How I do it for me, it'll work for you. Everybody's, I think, a healer. Everybody's a psychic medium. Everybody's certainly psychic and intuitive and all those things. You just aren't using it. You've got a garage over there. Well, I have a garage over there, and there's a car in it you're not driving. Actually, that's true of me. My wife has a car with, I don't know, 3 or 4 years old. It's got like, I don't know, 5 or 6 thousand miles on it. She drives it very rarely to get her hair done or go to the grocery market or something every now and then. So we all have abilities that I think are just parked in a garage. And sometimes you have to pull it out and use it. This one's a convertible, so it's really nice. And when the weather gets good, we take the top down, drive it around, and that makes you feel good. This feeling good is, it's important, because if you feel good, everything from that is good. The work you do, the people you meet. Um, you tend to worry about almost nothing. Now, there's no mountain lion in the room here. I would be wanting to know how to get out of the room, but generally speaking, your worries fall away. So I'm sitting here this morning, and I lock the door because my wife comes in every 5 minutes and wants to talk, and that's good. I see she's out walking the dog, I believe, right now. And Peanut likes to get in my lap, and he needs a scratch. So in order to do this, you need some peace and quiet. So find a place where it's kind of quiet. This room has a great feeling in it. And that's important too. You don't want to be in an environment where you feel uncomfortable. So, and often that's a difficult thing to do, is to find a place of solitude, a place where you can work on yourself. I've been working on myself since I was about 16. So I didn't realize what I was doing, but it all comes from meditation. So I was sitting here thinking now's a good time. It's kind of early in the morning. So there's an energy of the hands, let's say. I'm not going to use my hands to heal myself, but it's an indication of how powerful the energy is in me this morning. I don't feel it here. I feel it here. And close together, it's really strong. And as I begin to move it out, it intensifies. And I get to here, and it's really, really strong. If I start off here and sort of build it, I can feel the energy. And of course, I'm warming up. I'm heating up. My body's heating up. My hands are heating up. Everything is heating. My back is heating up. My feet are heating up. And from there, it's pretty simple. I close my eyes, and this healing energy that I've attracted to myself, I allow it to. You've got to be open to it. You can't say this won't work. You got to be. Positive thoughts are important for a psychic medium and a healer. So always keep positive thoughts. And I did this 2 or 3 days ago, and you get this euphoric feeling like you're on drugs. And I don't do drugs. I've never done drugs. In the 60s, when I was in college, people would hand you drugs. You could be walking down the street or in a building, and the guy say, "Hey, want some drugs?" I never did them then. So it's a euphoric feeling. I can only imagine that it feels like what it is to take drugs, because you begin to float around. And so I've allowed this energy access because I have an open heart all the time. So all I do is invite it in. I know this is simplistic, but it works. Believe me. I'm inviting this energy in. I put a hand on each knee. That seems to be a good place for them. Keeps them out of the way. Don't cross your legs, because it seems to me like if you cross your legs or your arms, that becomes a focal point. Your mind tends to go there, wondering why you're crossing your arms and legs. Take a few deep breaths. And imagination is a key component of self-healing. If you're a bad imaginer, I don't think that's a word, but if you can't imagine, it's going to be difficult too. It's not enough to allow it in. I have to see it in my mind. I see it. And if you are a healer and you do distance healing like I do, I don't need to see you, although Skype and Zoom and FaceTime and all those things work really well. If I don't have a picture of who it is, if I don't know who it is, I can imagine who it is. And I can start anywhere. In this case, I'm going to start right here. I'm going to and I can feel it swirling. I can feel the energy swirling without me doing anything. And just relax. It takes a few minutes. I've had a sore knee the last week. I ride one of those mechanical bicycles, exercise bikes. It's not a big, humongous thing. It's actually a fairly small exercise bike. It didn't cost much. And my knee has gotten some pain in it from probably overdoing that. And when I'm through here, that'll be gone. And everything else that was little ticks and things will all be gone. You feel it covering and encapsulating you, this energy. Pretty soon I can feel it everywhere, like it's coming out of me. Very interesting feeling. It's a very soothing feeling. So it's a little short video on self-healing. I thought maybe you would want to try this some morning if you feel like it. Number one, be in a place where you feel comfortable, that you're alone, and feel safe. That's a good word, safe. I hear that from the other side a lot, by the way. When it's okay for me to go somewhere, they'll say it's safe. Very interesting. So, being alone, you don't even have to believe that you have the energy. You have to believe that the energy will enter you. I don't think the energy is of you. I think it's outside. Well, I've been told where it is, but so you sort of lead it to you. You invite it in. Have your heart open. Have an open mind. Have positive thoughts. There's too many rules, aren't there? And that sort of works. So you can feel it bouncing. You can feel the energy here. And as it gets stronger, when it gets to a point where it's just like this, is where I'm at. If it's just as strong here as it is up close, with my hands close together, then it's very strong. And all I have to do is sit here. And it's amazing how long I can sit like that. And I'll get up and feel great all day. Well, months, weeks even. If I twist my knee again, or if I sprain something, that's the time to jump in and do it right then. Do several. And people tend to think that healing's an immediate thing, and it's not. It takes sometimes multiple sessions for it to be effective. And if you've sort of healed something and you re-injure it through overuse or carelessness, you'll have to work on it again. So it's not a one-time fix. It's not like a one-time deal. Multiple healings to get good results is pretty common. So anyway, that's my little short video this morning about self-healing. There are a lot of healers out there, and a lot of you watch my channel. So, if you do something similar, or if you do something really different, you might post that on this video, and others who watch might gain something from your knowledge. This is just what I know. This works for me. And it works distance healing over the phone, Skype, FaceTime. It doesn't have a time-space thing. It doesn't matter how far away you're healing. It doesn't seem to lessen its strength. So I wish you luck with self-healing today. I hope you try it. You have a little twinge, and every now and then everybody has one. Try this before you pick up some drugs. Oh, I'll just take a painkiller. Well, yeah, painkillers will take the pain away, but it dulls your brain too. Now you've got to go out there and drive a car and go to work and pick up your kids and whatever you're going to do. And now you're impaired. So this doesn't impair you. This sharpens your mind, makes everything clearer. So safety is a factor. I won't tell you that story. I'll save that story for later. No fear, no regret, no anger. Thanks a lot for watching.